Smoky fresh. You'll see the sweet child time. You'll see the sweet child time.
What's the word, world? Welcome to the No Safety Podcast. I'm your boy Smokey.
And it's Juan Don Julio.
He don't be on point, but welcome to the No Safety Podcast where ain't nobody safe around here, not even you. You feel me?
Ain't nobody safe. Everybody, all caution, no motherfucking.
All
No
caution, no safety. Y'all already know.
started. Let's get it started, my dude.
Hey, I seen the video. I seen the article on Facebook earlier saying that Faith Evans had said she used to eat Biggie ass, boy. She used to eat Biggie ass. That's nasty, boy.
Hey, that's why she was with Stevie J as friend after that, because she gotta get her payback on that nigga. That's to sound crazy.
Hey,
that boy, that nigga's ass is insane.
Listen,
matter of fact, I'm trying not to like judge niggas that get their ass ate, but how is that not gay? How is that not gay?
It is gay. First of all, you a man. Why you want a woman playing with your ass? That's gay. That's gay.
I mean, it's not gay in the sense of it's a woman doing it, but it's gay, but because it's gay because it's fondling your ass.
Exactly.
Nigga, that's weird as hell.
No, for real, boy. I say, damn, it's always the pretty women, boy. It's always the pretty women.
Because it ain't like you can see the woman when she eating your ass. So it's like, how does that matter that it's a woman? You probably don't give a who would lick your ass. That seems weird as fuck.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. I even feel uncomfortable saying this, but as a grown man having your ass tooted in the air is crazy, boy.
Can't even think. It is no manly way to get your ass ate, nigga. It's like you either gotta lay on your back and lift your legs up, or lay down and bend over. And probably sound way too homo, nigga. I don't understand it. It don't make no rational sense to me.
Hey, look, once again, I ain't got nothing against gay people. You love who you love. You know what I'm saying? You do who you want to do. But what I'm saying is, as a straight man, that is crazy, boy. I just feel like if you
This is not a rainbow thing. This is not a rainbow gang. This is not a rainbow thing, my brother.
Let motherfucker know. I don't know what be on. But look, it's cool. Y'all can do what y'all want to do, but that ain't my business. What motherfuckers do in the bedroom.
Right.
I'm just giving opinion on the fact that y'all niggas is a little bit too freaky. Like, I don't know what, like it just like every time it just get worse and worse. Like, what the fuck does spitting got to do with sex, nigga? Why
boy,
spit in the mouth?
They seen that on the flick. And 9 out of 10 people be trying to reenact what they see on flick. Somebody seen it on the flick, somebody else said it, and then the world just follow behind. I don't know, but that's dirty.
I don't know, man. All I know is if a tell me to spit in a mouth,
nah, for real,
she would have to get out my house immediately.
That's what I was just gonna say. Hey, I've been with my woman for 20 years. If she tell me to spit in her mouth, I'm gonna look at her different. I'm gonna be, man, you disgusting. That's disgusting.
Think about this. How strange is it that we all just accept the fact that we watch other people?
Ain't that's crazy? That's crazy.
And it's normal.
The whole world is freaky. Hey, look, and people will sit there and let you know that, shit, I watch porn. What kind of porn you like? I like this porn, that porn. It's some freaky ass people out here. You right. That's strange.
Problem is that ain't no shame in the culture no more. You can't shame nobody.
Yeah.
It don't matter what somebody do. It's impossible to shame somebody, because it's always somebody out there that's like basically like encouraging. Oh, it's okay. That's great.
Yeah.
Oh my.
We in the age of be you. Be you. Don't be afraid to be you. Ain't that's what we was taught growing up? Don't be afraid to be you.
No, we need to bring shame back. This Black History Month.
You got to
bring shame back. Bring shame back.
Black power.
Tell them she a hoe.
You ain't lying. Stop making her think she worth something. Because she popping that cat. She still ain't worth nothing.
Y'all messing up the balance.
Man, for real.
The balance is messed up.
Listen.
You got people that do sex work looking down on pimps. I'll be watching videos. I say, how can you look down on a pimp? And y'all in the same business.
Yeah,
Y'all in the same
that's true.
business. He ain't doing. Go ahead.
Now, I guess as far as the domestic part, maybe that's what they worry about. But you can't get mad that a woman want a bodyguard because that's all a pimp is. Bodyguard, let me hold your money.
Well, you got to be. Well, you can't. Well, pimps is almost extinct now. So we ain't got to really. We ain't got to really worry about that because women don't need pimps at this point because they can just get on the internet and play with themselves and only have sex with.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Hey, Backpage messed that up. I get on Backpage myself.
Backpage.
You say Backpage ain't messed that up?
I don't know. I mean, did it?
Yeah, now that we talk about it, and you think about it, ain't no more pimps. Women was able to get on there. They ain't need to stand outside on the corners no more. They can just get on there and create a page, upload some pictures, and they put their number up there. That take away. If you ain't scared, that take away the whole purpose of a pimp. You don't need them no more.
I don't know. All I know is that it's a strange world out here now, man.
Yeah, it is.
But it's cool though. You know that it's to each his own because you know that it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. I mean,
not all the time.
You know, if it's okay with you, then I ain't got.
I feel that.
Okay.
My problem with everything is them trying to push this and normalize it on everybody. Don't push this in everybody's face, man, because we all don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't push this in everybody's face. All this weird shit y'all doing.
See, I'm conflicted with it because I mean, like, I understand. I understand exactly what you're saying because it's too much of it.
Too much.
It's like why
everywhere.
All of a sudden you like, oh, okay, why is this character gay and this is a child character? Like
exactly.
This is like
exactly.
Or something. Why are you pushing like sexual orientation and all that? Children, like your sexual orientation, what you like. I'm not sexual orientation. What you like to date is something that you sexually attracted to, and kids usually are not sexually attracted to stuff unless they, been exposed to sexual stuff.
Mm-hmm. You right, but it ain't like that no more. These kids exposed to sexual all the time.
When we was little, we had to try our hardest to see porn, like before the internet, like before you can just you had your own computer in the house. Dudes had tapes, and then you had to go and you actually had to have one of those uncles or somebody that just collect porn or something, and you just come into the porn like you.
Your mom and daddy had them, nigga.
Be accessible, like it wasn't like everywhere. You could just pick your phone up and just watch a porn with that. Now, nigga, I cut the tape on one time. I thought I was watching.
That happened to me too. That's how I
Boys
found
in
it.
the Hood or some shit. That shit came. I said, oh.
That's how I found it. I'm like, oh, I got a fan. I'm gonna remember this tape. Yeah, I took a flick to my grandma crib one day, boy. I grandkids and the kids in the room. I got a flick on. My grandma walked past. What the? I got everybody in there watching the flick, door wide open. She called my OG.
I remember that's back in them days when Cinemax and HBO and
Showtime.
And they used to have them dumb porns, them stupid porns when they just
soft porn.
It's just a white lady with her titties out. Just on some dude acting like they finished. Just bouncing. Real
sex was real though.
Really saw real porn. That stuff was like, it was like too crazy for me. All right, man. Get out of here with that.
Hey, I used to watch real sex.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you gotta think too, back then too, it wasn't even all black porn. It was mostly white women.
Yeah, definitely. As I think about it, I don't even remember no soft porn with no black people in it. Like it
wasn't never none. I think I seen one black woman one time.
And like they only showed like, look, for a long time when I was real little, I thought the coochie part was all that hair. And I say, oh damn, that's the coochie part. That's the coochie part. It was all the way until I probably seen a coochie until I really was like, oh. Oh.
Hey, now that's funny, boy. Hey, listen to me, boy.
That's soft porn. Yep, you think he? Yeah.
I seen
And
hard.
that be sex.
I seen real flicks before I seen soft flicks. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I told you, I found that tape. I'm old. Remember what the tapes look like? I started watching them.
That's what kind of fucked me up as a kid, you know, because I think I was like 4, 3, or 5, or one of them ages. I don't know. I don't remember exactly that pinpoint because I was hanging out with. No, I had to have been like 4 or 5, but I was hanging out with people that was like older than me when I was real little, and then they had an uncle, and that's what I'm saying. Like in the black community, we do some strange with like that's inappropriate with kids.
No, for sure. That's serious.
We encourage like weird stuff like this. Let me get back to subject. When I was younger, the guy, he ain't touching me. No, that's it's almost sounding like I'm setting this shit up to say a nigga that touched me.
Hey,
But what I'm saying is the nigga was showing his little cousins the porns. You know what I'm saying? He the older cousin. He was showing his little nephews the porn and shit. And I just so happened to be there. And I'm super young.
Right.
And it kind of like hit me hard because it's like it's not even like because you don't see until that point you didn't see no like hardcore.
Yeah.
Like you see what I'm saying? Like going and all of the extra stuff, and, the real details and the legs shaking, and it was like intense for me at that age, and I was like almost in shock when I seen it. Like for real, I was in the
no safety, your ass soft.
And his ass was in there like asking him, "What you think about that? What y'all think?"
What the? Yeah, he a freaky man.
As a little
freaky
kid,
man.
like, that's what I was like, now that I think about it as I'm an older nigga, like I'm like, this is like the most strangest thing.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm like, that's what I mean when I'm like, people be so adamant of trying to like stir people in a certain way that they be exposing people to shit that they don't need to be exposed to. Cause now I get to, you know what I'm saying, I'm in all through grammar school, I'm trying to like, you said, I'm trying to
that's how I was when I seen it. I'm like, oh yeah, I know what I gotta do now.
When I was in 3rd grade, I remember being in 3rd grade and asking, y'all, you a virgin? You a virgin? You better not be no virgin.
How many hoes is it? How many hoes she got?
We in 3rd grade. Why is we in 3rd grade talking crazy like that, nigga?
No, straight up, I was trying to crack something. Hey, and to the point where I was like, oh, I can't wait till I'm grown. Especially Melissa Ford back in the day. She was so cold to me and back in the day. I'm like, oh, Melissa Ford, I can't wait till I'm grown. But that's crazy though. But yeah, hey, like you say, man, the black community is crazy. I remember sitting in the car, niggas 20, 25, grown men sitting outside of high school. Excuse me, y'all. Yeah, sitting outside of high school trying to pick up little girls. Crazy. Back then, we weren't thinking nothing of it.
That was the norm. Like I've never like
that's what I'm saying.
I remember being in high school and I think I was a junior or a sophomore, and this girl was just always talking about how she had an older boyfriend and how they be having sex in the car and parking lot. I was like, boy, that nigga gonna go to jail.
Yes, pedophile.
And I was telling him, I was telling her that. I'm like, man, I said, that's strange. You don't think that's strange that a man that's in his late 20s or mid 20s or 30 almost messing with you, and you in high school? You in high school. Like, what type of dude want to go be with a high school girl? Like, that don't make sense to me.
But you know what that is, though? Majority of them girls don't have a father around. Because eventually, you going to know, just like my kids, I got girls, you know what I'm saying? So I know when they talking to a boy, I hear him talking to a nigga, I want to see who he is, what he look like. So
I feel like things that you can't really stop, because I mean, even if you had you can stop it, of course. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you can't stop somebody that want like that wanting your daughter, wanting some girl, or wanting like just to talk to them, and then they think in their head that they're so mature. I'm more mature than the average girl. That's why they talking to me. And that's why and I feel like that's the reason
why
like most
special.
Kind of do that out. Yeah, exactly. They say, "Oh, I'm more mature for my age." And then they start talking to guys like, "I don't talk to guys, y'all too young."
I know a lot of women like that.
And I think that's just perpetuated by like just how stuff used to be. Like, stuff used to be like that.
Yeah,
Dude,
you be with a 17-year-old. My
look
granddad.
back in history. Look back in grandmas and great
Exactly. I was
grandmas
just gonna say that.
history. They was picking them up when they was 14 years old. Like, I'm like,
I was
man, like,
just
when
gonna
you
say that.
really understanding that, you be like, wow, this is crazy. Like, because you couldn't imagine
Real.
today's age, a grown ass man coming to your parent and then trying to say, I'm trying to court your daughter. Like, that sounds
Yeah,
cool.
that's crazy.
Dude.
Look, I got two. First, my grandma, my granddaddy, they got married when they was 17. That was crazy to me. They got legally married when they was 17. Then I seen a picture on Facebook of some army men back in like 1942 or something. They all sitting there with this little girl on their lap, boy, a real picture, this little girl on their lap, and they all talking about they was admiring her. I'm like, boy, this picture is crazy. I say, this is how it really used to be back in the days, and I don't see no shame in that. America,
Oh
cuz.
man. So what's next on the agenda, man? Because I mean, we took that we took that
Freaky talk.
we took that what you call it, that Faith Evans shit to the
It's
left.
a whole nother, you know what I'm saying? You ain't lying.
To start a conversation, it was good to start a conversation.
But you say went off the edge. What you think about these planes falling out the sky, boy? You been saying that these planes falling, crashing. They say a plane with 10 people coming out of Alaska just went missing. Impossible. All of a sudden, there's something going on with every last plane around the world now. What you think that is?
I think that they not telling us what's going on. I think that it's something serious going on, and people are at war with us, and they trying to handle it before they even try to
escalate
disclose information to because you know that'll probably start a whole thing if we find out that people are hijacking these planes again and taking over and then doing some type of stuff.
It's that.
What you think? Nah,
I'm gonna be honest with you. Call this a conspiracy theory? I don't know, because they still now. Let's say this. When Biden and was in office, you ever seen the story about them drones? Them drones as big as cars flying all over the United States and all these different states?
Yeah.
Now, everybody kept saying Biden them and all the government, everybody kept saying they don't know what they are, they don't know what they are, they don't know what they are. Now, remember, Trump said shoot them out the sky. They don't know what they was. Now, even the New Jersey, if I'm not mistaken, the New Jersey government was saying they won't answer us because they don't know what it is. The military wasn't saying it was nothing. It wasn't no personal, you know what I'm saying, drone aircrafts. When Trump got in, they say, oh, we know what it is. It was regular people, woo, 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 all of a sudden.
Right.
How we know it ain't them same drones shooting out the sky, shooting these planes down?
But it could, but that tie into what I was saying, because technically we don't know what was happening at that moment, but it's more than likely it wasn't no aliens. You know that. Because
Why would you say that though? We don't know that. It's always that possibility.
Because I usually the way I think is like the most simplest explanation is usually what it is sometimes, because it's complex things happen, but it's like more than likely then it's humans doing this to us. You know what I'm saying? Because if it's people that can travel light speed and get through space and have the technology to get here, why would they be using balloons and stuff? You see what I'm saying?
No, the balloon the balloon was China's. They say it was a Chinese
spy
balloon.
I knew the balloons and stuff that's why I was talking about. Maybe it's like a technology that we are not familiar with, because
that's
the engineers and stuff that's working on it are, and you know, they do stuff like that. It's always
that's possible as well. That's possible.
Now we on our Joe Rogan. Now we talking about that Joe Rogan stuff.
I ain't gonna lie to you, because I could take it here. They say we only explored 95% of the world's water. At first they were saying them drones was coming from out the water. How we know that it ain't no type of advanced civilization underwater? Same way we think it's aliens in space, we sitting here, we think it's some on Earth, we think it's some on other planets. How we don't know it's none underwater? Just say mermaid.
Only thing that I'll push back on that is that I don't come up with conclusions. I try not to come up with conclusions before, I get all the information. You know, not the information. I try not to come up with conclusions. Period. You see what I'm saying? I don't say I don't know what this is. It has to be this. So that's why I kind of think about it as maybe I need more information on it. Yeah, of course it could be a civilization under the water and on it, but what's the most rational conclusion of what it is? It's people that figured out that you can't, that the underground, that water is not been explored like that, and they're utilizing it in their new technology. Instead of using submarines and stuff, they have something that's undetectable probably. That's what my mind go to when I think about it.
I feel you.
Because it's so much that we really kind of don't know as the
it's
average
a lot
person,
we don't know
as the average person. And that go back to the politic thing. That's what I'm saying. Like the whole thing with what's going on about how stuff is going, how the Republicans got all these seats, and they got all this stuff with the
Senate.
You call it, the Senate, and the president is now a Republican. It's because
Supreme Court.
I feel like the Republicans understand media better right now, the new media, better than the Democrats. That's more of what I kind of feel is going on. It's more of it's a smoke and mirror game that they always been playing, but now they playing it on a different field.
No,
like,
for sure. I get what you're saying, for sure.
They use legacy media still.
Now they can push their agenda on
No,
right.
The Democrats been doing it. All the other political parties do that. You know, they get on the internet, they get on the TV, and they get on TV news and CNN and all of this stuff, and then get people scared and riled up, and then tell people stuff, and like how they just close the government systems and all that.
Yeah.
How Trump just said, "Oh no, I'm gonna put in a freeze on all this stuff. We ain't messing with, we ain't doing us, we ain't paying y'all out, we ain't no more hiring for these government workers, none of that, until y'all come up with a budget." And then the way that they spin it, you see what I'm saying? Legacy, that's how you can see the machine working when you see that. Like,
yeah, but look,
as soon as he did, the people get on the news and say, "Oh yeah, they trying to take y'all, Medicaid, they trying to take y'all, what you call it?" They using them in tactics instead of being being more detailed and not taking an opinion on it. That's why I kind of don't really watch the news. I don't really watch the news because they tell you how to fucking feel.
Yeah, that's true right there.
Topic.
That's every that's every news channel.
That's every news. Republican, Democrat, they have an agenda to tell you something.
That's how they broadcast. I like to call it a cult because they act like it's a cult. That's how they broadcast and get their message out to their people. You feel me? Each news channel, this is what we believe in. This is what we want y'all to see. But then at the end of the day, all of them is ran by, you know what I'm saying? Y'all's going to talk about this. Y'all going to talk about that. But one man run the show. But I say him putting Elon Musk in charge of all this government money, I don't know what's going on. I'm going to be honest.
It's a good thing. You know why it's a good thing? Because America asked for it. And I'm willing to watch this burn down.
You ain't lying.
That's what they wanted. Give them what they want. Give them what they want.
You ain't lying. That's true.
Hey, look. I don't get into politic business because every day, my life, ain't no politics. Usually every day, I get in my car, I do Uber, and I see people, and I don't have no hard time with people. I don't have no type of trouble with people.
Yeah, I don't either.
It's an occasion when somebody get in and they acting extra. But guess what? I know how to handle people who extra. And they get regular. They talking with you, and like that's like only time when stuff get crazy is when you add stuff like politics and religion and stuff like that, where people can disagree on stuff. And then now you don't somebody. Now you don't like a person because what they just said and how they made you feel. Now you like, oh, I don't. But usually white people get in my car and they be real, and I talk with them, and I'll be regular. Like I'll be a regular dude, and they like, I like I like this drive. I'm a tipper. Or I be with Mexicans and they get in the car and they like, oh no, man. And I don't speak or they don't speak any English like the Mexicans sometimes. Sometimes I get them and they get in and I'm like, oh, cool. Let me take you. Where you going?
Yeah.
It's cool. Such. We all agree. I never really have a hard time with any kind of race, but it's only to the point when I start talking. When you start talking about people's personal beliefs, it automatically makes you start feeling a certain way.
Because we don't look at shit the same way. Like when you don't look at shit the same way, people will look at you like you crazy. Now they mad because you don't believe in what they believe in. Like you can tell them like, God, I ain't no God. People get mad, real offended.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why people used to say, don't bring the one thing you don't bring up at like a dinner or something like that is politics and religion.
At the end of the day,
usually feel a whole different way. And then you look, I just took a class like with an English professor and then like, he just talk about how he don't like his boss and he don't like his neighbor and he don't like all these things.
Sound like me.
And I'm like, man, it all because he's a Democrat and he don't like Trump and he don't like people. And it makes
I don't
you
like that affect
like
me.
people. It makes him not like people that like Trump and support Trump. And he lives his life.
Them the brainwashed ones.
It's
the brainwashed ones.
It's not even that it's brainwashed because everybody's kind of like that. It's like you not, but you kind of. But look, we grew up kind of like. It's just the way humans is. You know, we tribalists. We pick a tribe. We in groups, and we tell people that your ass don't fit in. You can't be here. Like, oh, we don't like you. Oh, you a lame. You a goofy. Like, we can't be around. Like we all do that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like. But I just can't get attached to like, I'm a Democrat. No, I'm a Republican. Yeah. They don't like. No, they don't. Like they racist. All they ass racist.
Brainwashed.
All of them have a certain agenda that they want to do.
Everybody got some racist in them. Everybody got a little prejudice.
Yeah, exactly, and that's fine, and that's cool. That's how we can all coexist. You see what I'm saying? We understand the prejudice. We don't take it too seriously.
Yeah.
And or if we do take it seriously, we still joke about it, and we can still be cool with people. Now, what the problem is, politics it's the weirdest thing in the world. I say it's weird because all of a sudden we look at each other, and then we start judging each other, and then the rich nigga is still getting money off of all of that. We put us against each other, and then we all of a sudden forget the fact that we don't like the world is up because niggas want to keep getting richer and richer and richer, and then they want to put people against each other so we don't go against the establishment. But that's some other. I ain't on that because I'm not Umar Johnson.
He's talking about what?
I ain't Umar Johnson. I don't know. I ain't one of them niggas, G. I'm not a grand rising nigga.
I ain't no grand rising either, but I am a black power man.
I'm not a black power man because you want to know why? I think that, no, maybe that means it's black power because I think that we need to govern ourselves better. Before we even start blaming white people for shit, we need to fix
our own shit.
Foundation.
Destruction and this shit. Yeah.
We too Americanized, and then we too on top of that being too Americanized, we act like them, and we are nothing like them. We strive to be like white people. We do things like white people. We
criticize ourselves of the things we do because they don't do it.
We are too we are too pushed into their culture.
You're trying to be accepted by them. I'm not.
It ain't even accepting. It's regular nature now. Like people don't even notice that they be doing certain stuff and then like cursing their own people. But that's fine. I mean, you could do what you want to because we all individuals. But that's the reason why everybody is excelling and we not. Everybody community making some money and doing some stuff. We the only people that give our money right back. But
let's take it back to media though. Let's take it back to media. First of all, once you see something so many times and your brain registering, once again, back to your subconscious, you know what I'm saying? With your subconscious registering this shit. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the shit that you see you gonna end up being influenced by it. And then once they get to throwing money into the picture and showing you, oh, look, if you ratchet like this, you know what I'm saying? Look, I like Sexy Red, but she ratchet on as an entertainer. You know what I'm saying? So she get ratchet and they see money. Now people think, these girls think they gotta be ratchet to get seen and get money in. You know what I'm saying?
I like the fact that they're like a Sexy Red is like representing people that are like just like her, but it also encourages people to be okay with that shit.
Yeah.
That shit ain't cool.
Well,
That, you know what I'm
money
saying? That ain't
involved.
cool.
They only
That
like it
ain't
because
really
money is
cool.
involved.
It ain't really cool to like this. If you just listen to the stuff she say, you be like, oh, yeah, that's a
regular hoe.
rap doing it. But rappers been doing it for years and years. But now
No
that I'm
kill.
30, I look back at the stuff and I'm like, man, like y'all know y'all kind of like encouraging this behavior with people that's younger than you because they don't have the sense enough to be like, you know,
extinguish music from real life.
It's a place and a time for certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Like it's certain people that you just can't have conversations with. Like it's certain people that you just start talking to, and you be like, man, I don't even know where to start with you. I don't want to, because the way I think, I'm gonna offend you now, because I don't even want to say nothing to you.
Sometimes I don't care about offending people, depending on where we at, time and the place. Sometimes I don't care about offending people. Sometimes I do.
As a nigga that always offend people, it's hiring to trying to tell people that that's not what I meant when I said that. I meant this, and you're reading it like this. Like it is so frustrating to try to figure out.
Forget
text, man. Look, have you ever just
say something to somebody and they took it the wrong way? Just something simple.
Said something simple, and now you got to explain what you mean. I try not to do that. I only do that with like my woman or like people that I truly don't want to offend.
Like, exactly.
But in all actuality, you know, I just come as I am.
Right.
I come as I am. I say what I want to say. I do what I want to do. I talk about whatever I want to talk about. I don't care. I give my opinion because that shows who I am as a person. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be no like a yes man. I almost said yes N-I-G-G-A because I'm saying too many curse words.
Right.
But you understand. But you understand that, like, man, you already know, man.
I'm hearing what you're saying. Like you say, you ain't trying to offend nobody. Look, I try not to offend people as well. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I really don't care about people's feelings sometimes. And as far as getting mad, I like for people to watch how they say stuff to me too. I'm one of them people that'll get mad if you say something to me a certain way. I done had people say something to me and I'd be like, you know what I'm saying? I asked, am I tweaking? They were like, oh, you tweaking, boy, ain't that shit. Got into a fight because I thought a nigga was talking to me like a kid.
I seen you check a lot of people for talking like they saying some reckless stuff.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I say something to somebody.
You gotta do that because people are perpetual line crossers sometimes.
People
do what you let them do.
That's true.
If you let them do that stuff, they gonna keep doing it. They gonna keep pushing the line to see how far they can get with you.
Yeah, hell yeah. What they say, you give them an inch, now they want 3, 4 more. Man, look,
I ain't never heard that. Yeah. I heard. If
you know what I mean?
Yeah, take a mile.
I do an inch turn into a mile.
Exactly. It's the same saying when they say if you give a dog too much. I don't know the saying, but I know if they give a dog too much leash, he'll jump over the fence and hang himself. Basically,
I guess I get what it's saying though. Like if you let him too loose, he might kill himself.
Exactly, and that's exactly what we go through though. But look, Steve Harvey.
What happened to Steve Harvey?
Ain't shit happened to Steve Harvey. What the fuck happened to Steve Harvey? Where he go?
No, hey, I do be listening to those.
Go ahead.
I do be listening to him on the radio, though, them Strawberry Letters. I be listening to them joints. He on the radio.
I know he on the radio. On the radio every day in Chicago on V103 early in the morning.
Yeah.
Like you talk about.
That's an old people radio station. You know that, right?
No, because guess what? We old people now. All they be playing regular songs on there. They be playing songs from the 90s now. We old niggas now.
Yeah. I just heard somebody say to me, You know, the 2000 music is now as old as the 80s music. Talking about 2000 music is 80s music now. Oh,
Yeah,
crazy. When you really think about it,
crazy.
that's
insane.
that hurts your
It's
soul a little bit.
the early 2000s, and the 2000 was 25 years ago.
And years ago, boy, that's crazy. Hey, my kids will be listening to the 90s music. I'd be like, man, do y'all know how old this music is? But I like that my kids listen to the old 90s, early 2000s. They listen to a lot of this new music, but not too much of it. You know what I'm saying? You'll hear 5, 6 old school songs before you hear one new one. So I like
But
that
you know
about
what
my
the
kids.
problem is with that? Is that they don't curate music no more. It's like it's no gatekeeper. It's like that's what the problem is of why all the music kind of is trash and people don't know what's hot. They say, oh, okay, this popping on TikTok. We don't know. They don't know why it's hot. They just be playing stuff. Cause I be listening to the radio. I'm like, man, look, I like the when you swerve at that corner, whoa.
I like that song now just because I heard it so goddamn much.
They play it so much, and why is that song on the fucking radio? Like, why is it on the radio?
Hey, social media make you famous, rich overnight. He's already making money, but hey, social media do that for you.
You know what messed up music? I tell you, it was a gift and a curse being able to record at your house and put the music out as soon as you want to. Because it gave you the opportunity to do that, but now it is no middleman with it. It ain't no middleman with it. Ain't nobody to tell you this shit is ass, my dude.
Listen, when I was
your music ass. I don't like how you look.
You ain't got to look.
You don't know how to talk. You don't know how to talk.
Hey, when I was a teenager rapping, boy, we was trying to get a record deal. We was in the yellow pages, calling record labels in the yellow pages, boy, me and my homie. I call a number, he'll call a number, back and forth. We on two-way. Calling the record labels. That's how I like to start getting my music copyrighted.
Hey, look, I start showing y'all the liquor once y'all start giving me sponsors.
I'm telling you, we know a lot of people that's gonna drink that drink.
I'm telling you, I put you on. We put you on.
Hey, we in the hood. You hear me? You gonna see the bottles everywhere. Whatever you drinking, you gonna see them bottles everywhere. We gonna get you paid. You get us paid. It's the way the gang work. I say, you wash my hands, I'm gonna wash yours. Let's go. Sponsor now.
What you got planned for Valentine's Day, man?
Man, let me tell you something. The way life is kicking me in the head right now, I ain't got nothing planned, to be honest. I'm trying to get I want to give my wife and my kids something, but we gotta see. I might have enough time. I'll get paid next week. You know what I'm saying? I get paid the day before. So let's see.
Sound crazy. You got to get your kids something too for Valentine's Day.
I got 3 girls.
But it's Lover's Day.
Yeah, but
I'm just asking because I don't have any children. So
when you have a daughter,
I don't know the protocol.
You get a daughter, you got to get her something Valentine's Day. So I get them something, probably a bear, some candy, some flowers. They don't get the spectacular. But yeah, man, you got to buy your daughter something for Valentine's Day. You got to remember that. I ain't buy nothing for one Valentine's Day one day. They went crazy. I'm seeing everybody on Facebook giving their daughter stuff. I'm like, oh, okay. I really did supposed to buy something.
You know what I looked them and told them to say? You need to get a man.
They don't need no man. They got their daddy. As long as they daddy alive, they don't need no nigga.
Yes, they do. You want them to find a good husband and marry them.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
You don't want them.
I never said I ain't want that. I never said I ain't want that.
You don't want people to. You don't want to just be. Man, I don't know.
Let me tell you, I'm the type of daddy. Even though they get on my nerves, hey, I'm daddy. Still taking shopping, paying phone bills. 35 years old, my daddy pay my phone bill.
That's what you're supposed to do, though.
I'm one of them daddies.
You don't want person to come in their life and give them something that you're not, and then
now think they more special than you.
Yeah, not even that. Now they comparing them to you. All types of weirdness that come with, when they trying to find.
No, I get on that ass. Don't compare me to no other boy. No other man.
Well, you already their dad, so you know you, and you a real dad. You in their life,
Yeah,
you break your back, and you get money, and you do what you got to do
yeah,
in order to make stuff
for
work.
sure.
So they always gonna look at you like that you their dad, so, and you in the
I
household. So it's like,
my oldest daughter, when she had her first phone, she had me and her phone saved under First Love. Warmed my heart. My baby loves me. Now she cussing at me.
yeah, what's what come with it.
Yeah,
Y'all be cool once you move out.
yeah. She sure said she ready to go. And I
Y'all be
told her I'm
cool once
ready
you
too.
moved out.
Told
It's
her I'm
just the
ready
fact that
too.
you can't do what you want to in my house. You gotta do what you want to your own.
That's why I left my mama house when I was 17. I'm gone, mama.
Same thing. That's what I'm saying. Can't do what you want to then. And ever since then,
Sure.
you and mom's probably been great. Been
You right.
great.
Hey, it got to the point my mama stopped looking for me, boy. It just got to the point now my mama stopped looking for me. If you gonna be gone, just at least call, let me know you're alive. It just got to the point I call in and call my OG. I'm just letting you know I'm good, ma. I'm 17, 16.
Hey,
Yeah, it
hey,
got like, yeah, boy, that's the point he got to in my life.
hey, so look, I looked all right. This is a caution. Caution, we're not trying to offend nobody.
Oh,
But I do got a question though.
what's that?
Since we on here, and you know this is a question that a lot of people ask. You know, it's always been around.
All right.
What would you want? What would you prefer if you had to choose? And I'm not talking about nobody, and I ain't talking about nobody family. I'm just saying, if you had to choose, would you want a gay son or a gangbanging son?
That's crazy. And look, a lot of people gonna be real mad with my answer. You hear me? Because of
Hey, your answer is your answer. This is a discussion. This is real
discussion.
talk, nigga.
Just me on who I am.
Safety.
I'd rather my son be a street nigga than to be a you feel me? I
But
can't
why would you
go.
say that?
It's just not right. In my opinion, it's just not right to me. Like I said, you can love who you want to love, but that's how you was raised. You was raised to say that's fine. And your parents accept things like that. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, and like I say, I don't have no problem with that because I know gay people. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying off the fact of is, in my household, I ain't having that. Not as my son. They will hear something crazy. I'll probably have more understanding, and this is crazy. People get mad at that too. I have more of an understanding if it was my daughters than it was my son.
Because it sounds like it'll hurt you more than
It would.
just
It'll really hurt me, especially when you seeing your son. Because look, when you look at your son, you look at your son like, oh, he gonna be a better version of me. You know what I'm saying? You thirsty to see how your son gonna grow up and what he gonna evolve into. And you'll be sad to have you a son and watch your son evolve. Like, yeah, my son. And next thing you calling him Jim, and now his name Jamie Lou. You said now. Now your son, your daughter now. Now you said you'll be heartbroken.
it's a lot of gay dudes that's that because I
Still
mean a lot of
manly.
changing their names. They kind of be transgender. So I was like, that's kind of like
I hear
they
what
they
you
probably,
saying.
maybe they wouldn't change their name. Maybe they still be like all the fundamentals that you taught your son as
I
a
still
kid.
wanna like that.
You still wouldn't like the
I
fact that
still wanna like that.
I mean, because I mean I understand the
That's
fact
me.
that your son wouldn't be pursuing to have like a family, like in the traditional sense. You know what I mean? Like just having kids instead of adopting them, and just have all that extra stuff. Because yeah, I would want that from my son.
Yeah,
But
I want that for my son too, but with a woman.
but I mean if I had to choose between the two, if being a homosexual or being a gang member, I would choose him being gay. Honestly,
Damn, straight
because I
up.
mean like. Honestly, because it's a huge possibility that my son gonna die on the streets, and
It's
I
not a
wouldn't want my
huge
son.
possibility.
It's a better it's a better chance than not. It's more leaning to the fact that he might die on the streets or go to jail than
No,
he would
that's
just
yeah,
live
it's always
an
that
older teen.
possibility. Yeah.
And I feel like that is more at risk if I would choose for my son to be in a gang lifestyle. Especially, I wouldn't even want that for my son. Like
I wouldn't
I
want that
know,
for my son either, but I wouldn't. I'm hearing, look, I understand exactly what you're saying. Exactly what you're saying. just me being me and how I look at it, I wouldn't look at my son the same, to be honest with you. Him coming with a man to my house and knowing that this is his partner would make me feel, I don't know. And like I said, I ain't got nothing against gay people at all.
But I mean,
they don't make me uncomfortable. No, none of that. Love is love,
will
but
still be there.
I can't
The love
go.
will still be there.
So
I
I
would
can't
be
go.
like, so my next thing would be
still
like,
love
if
my
the
son.
love is there, if the love is there, and the problem with, well, I don't know. I'm not gonna say the problem because I don't have children, so I don't understand the concept and the actual relationship that you have with your children.
What you expecting?
But I do understand that at a certain point you have to your kids are their own people.
Exactly, that's true.
Is what they choose, and if you don't accept it, it's like you are shaming them, and you're not.
I'm not gonna say I'm.
Look, to the feeling of it, it feels like you probably don't love them the same way because they're choosing to have.
I never know how I'm gonna feel
with people.
I never know how I'm gonna feel.
Relationship with people that don't got nothing really to do with you, like you say. What I'm saying, like, you ain't gotta suck no.
Yeah, that's
you gotta suck no. Like,
that's true. Hold on. Yeah, look, I just look at it like this: to each their own. You feel me? I'm not gonna I'm still love my son. I'm just not down with that. And that's just me. Like I say,
of course.
I teach my son, this is what you don't do. This is what this and that. You know what I'm saying? I teach my son, a man's supposed to be with a woman, and then I get older, and then you go against what I done taught you that'll make me feel some type of way. Because I done told you, this is what it is, boy. That's just me. Like I say, I don't know. I don't shame people at all. You know
but no,
saying?
that's something a part of our old culture. So I don't go against it because I know how we all was raised. I know that, as a black man, period, we not the same. We not the same as every other race when it comes to like homosexuality.
What we believe in and what we view.
Sexuality, period. Like that's
but they drop their nuts on each other here. That's the type of funny they think that's funny.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? That's always like the same reason why guys don't hug each other and don't tell them they love each other. Because off the bat, I was just explaining this to my woman. I was like, and this is a perfect scenario. Let me ask you something. Something. Because my woman brought this up to me, and I said, that shit gay.
Right.
But it's not really gay. It's just come off because the way that we are been raised for years
as men,
and how we look at each other as men, and how we are like hyper aggressive. It just comes from that. I have to explain, like, man, I can't change what it is. That's what it is.
That's how
I look at it. But all right, if he say you had a guy roommate, you got off of work, and you come home, he cooks you a whole meal, and he say, "Oh, I ain't want you to be hungry when you get home."
What you worried about me for, boy? hey, I don't know how I take that. I don't know if I'll be like, good luck, bro. I don't know if that'll probably throw me off, to be honest with you.
Listen to how I phrased it. I didn't just say he just cooked the food for you. He cooked the whole little meal and say, oh, he's like, man, why you make this? He say, oh, shit, I just ain't want you to be hungry when you got home, man. I said, that shit sound gay.
I would instantly be telling niggas like, man, let me tell you about this nigga, boy. I probably don't even eat that meal. I ain't gonna lie. Especially if you say it to me like that, I'm good, bro. I ate something, nigga. Appreciate you, my boy. I'm good, though. Now, I'm finna move. You don't even know I'm finna move now. Can't even trust you.
He said, I can't even sleep in this.
I can't even sleep. You done cook me a meal. What gave you the nuts to do that?
But that's what I mean. Like, we are hyper aggressive when it comes to like weird shit because it ain't normal. It ain't normal in our culture for
another man to cook for you.
I cooked you a whole meal, and on top of that, I just ain't want you to be hungry when you got home. I was thinking about you. I say, I'm like, man, what? I was like, man,
you thinking about me, man?
No, gay, man.
You probably ended up fighting. He said that to me. I was thinking about you, nigga. You thinking about me for, boy? Don't be thinking about me, boy. What you thinking about me for?
And I told my girl that. She looked at me, she's like, what? Because he put you on me? What? Hey, he just put you on. We do that.
Nah,
Wait, and I said, you're probably right, but I
women
can't
are
change
different
the
from
fact.
men.
I can't change the fact that what it is. No, but every other race, that wouldn't even be like a weird thing with them.
I don't know. That's like,
that
look,
wouldn't even be a weird thing with them. That's only black people.
look, that's like women can
Black
get
people.
in the bed with each other as friends and eat snacks and watch movies. Ain't no niggas finna get in the bed under the cover. Hey, let's play the game. G smoke that shit gay.
Man,
boy.
look, it's super religious over there in the Middle East. But I seen multiple videos of guys like just walking down the street holding hands.
Yeah, I done seen that on the internet.
And I'm like, snap. And I know that they, if people thought they was gay, they gonna get stoned or die. You see what I'm
for
saying?
real.
So I'm
Chop
like,
your head off.
public displays of affection over there in them countries is like strictly forbidden. So I'm
Yeah.
like, that's why I was like, damn, you do understand that if we all guys, if we saw black people walking down the street, you'd be like, oh, okay, they gay. They in a relationship.
Exactly. Holding hands, we know what it is. Man,
You gotta put a video of that shit right on it. We can't look. I need y'all to see this, cause look, they be holding hands in the Middle East, and I'm like, I ain't never seen no men holding hands. At one point, they started skipping. I was like, oh no, you can't.
he talking about skipping.
We can't even skip. That's what I'm saying. You can't skip as a man if you black. You can't skip. What the?
You most definitely can't skip as a black man. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Never, ever, ever. That's a no. Hell no.
Catch you skipping, boy. Hey, catch you skipping, boy. I don't want to hear no gangsters out your mouth.
Never again. I bet I hear you say nothing gangster, like nothing gangster.
Hey, I remember I had
But
a
we-
homie.
Go ahead.
I had a homie, and I guess he from out west. We trying to kick it out west or whatever the case. And he started doing, what's that dance they used to do? Is it the 40s when they used to drop down and do it with their feet? Man, that boy started doing that in the back of the room. Boy, I got to die. Security told me, boy, yeah, we seen you on camera back there dancing, boy. When I tell you that boy was so gay with it, I said, man, boy, you know that's gay. You're a grown man hitting the floor and coming back up.
Have you noticed them Gen Z people, how they be dancing?
What you mean?
These Gen Z, like okay, basically your kids' generation. The little boys be dancing and they be, you know how that, you remember that YouTube video with the dude dropping down and he was always like he was doing some serious. It was around them times. It wasn't him, but I know what I mean though.
Yeah, I know what you talking about. Okay,
I gotta pull that up. Hold on.
I know what you talking about.
But he be
going to kids' parties. He be doing it at kids' parties.
Yeah, and he got a popping song right now. That's
straight up?
Yeah, like not a popping song. It's like a memeable song, a TikTok song or something like that. Where he like, what's the song? My girl always said, "Oh, we gonna do this on TikTok." I said, "You gonna do that shit by yourself?" On TikTok? I ain't never.
I know my kids know.
But they be like, it's like they drop down, put their hands up like they like twerking. I was like, oh no!
Yeah. I seen a little boy doing that. Hey,
multiple little boys do that.
My son tried to come in here and show me that dance, but he didn't look gay when he did it. But the fact that he dropped down to the floor, I told him, don't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? But I know exactly that looks real sweet on a little boy. And I kept, and they all do that. I was like, oh, this ain't no just, oh, that little boy was gay when I seen him when he did it. It's that it's just a weird ass thing that they do. And I'm like, oh man, we come from a whole different age. Yes, we do.
I remember when it was weird to dance, period. Yeah, look, when niggas think you Geechee just because you dance.
Listen, nigga tried to tell me I was goofball because I told him back in the days I thought dancing was for girls. Until I got older, I realized that dancing is not just for women. When I was growing up, you dance, you was a goofball. What you dancing for? Sit your loose body ass down. What you loose for? Nigga, sit your ass down.
My mom always taught me, you better learn how to dance because that's the automatic plus. Like not dance like, like you trying to out dance a woman, but you gotta know how to like
Move to the
get on.
music.
Women like to dance. They like to go to places and listen
Yeah,
to
I
music.
don't like
and
to dance though. That's me.
You don't do that. You don't do that, then if you end up finding a woman that like that's gonna automatically be like that's automatically gonna like make a resentment. Like you said, what I'm
No,
saying,
she gonna frown and introduce you to dancing. She probably be the one to introduce you to
Maybe.
dancing.
You spend all your life and you don't dance and you don't like dancing. You ain't gonna just all of a sudden. Men don't do that. We don't look, ladies. We don't just change out of nowhere for no reason. So don't expect that out of
you
us.
ain't lying unless I want to change. Unless I tell myself you gotta change.
Don't wake up to your 30 or 40 or 50 plus man and go wake up and tell this man that he got to be a different nigga tomorrow. He's never going to be
it's
that.
Over with.
Not going to happen. Not going to happen. Don't wake up and be like, I want you to go get 2 jobs. And I want you to go, instead of just doing this one thing that you're doing, I need you to go
divorce.
Pick up a whole other responsibility.
Divorce.
And
no.
Don't tell no man no crazy stuff like that, because now, you might take it as I'm trying to upgrade him. I'm trying to put him on to something.
We ain't looking at it like that.
Why are you telling this dude
I know what to do
for your lifestyle for years and years to go do some different stuff because we need more extra money? If that's the case, baby, if we need more money, you need to go work more jobs.
Tell her again.
You need to go get another job, baby.
Why I gotta break my back? Yeah, why you sitting down?
I understand we supposed to pay for everything, but if it ain't enough, and I'm about 50, I'm not finna learn how to be a businessman at 50 if I've been working at the post office for 20 years.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Not gonna happen.
If my woman is making me happy, like, because they say you come home from work, you just want happiness in your kingdom. You know what I'm saying? If my woman is making me happy and doing every single thing that she know I want and that I need, and she handling the business the way she's supposed to handle it, I wouldn't care about getting a second job and working a little bit harder for her, man. That's woman keeping me happy. Let me, you feel me? Maybe
but
that's
you know
just
what
me.
But you know what the problem is with that?
What's that?
It's that we don't have that type of perfect relationship between black men and black women.
No, we don't. They trying to divide us at the moment.
It's not even that the fact that they try to divide us. It's that people, like, look, the dynamic between us and black women is just that, understand, like, they have more pride than we do. What I've noticed from dealing with, like, dealing with women that actually work hard as hell, and then come home and then, take care of themselves once they get a guy that, that understands that struggle, and then they probably make more money than them. It's hard for a lot of black women to, like,
make that man feel equal.
That man.
Yeah.
Hater, man.
She don't feel like she more above that man.
It's not even that, because
not superior, but above
they
that
be
man.
dealing with, a lot of times people be dealing with people, not even just women. A lot of people just be dealing with people that's beneath them. And then,
they feel in control.
To have a little bit more control and no responsibility to fix who they are. You see what I'm saying?
No,
like,
for sure.
A lot of the times, most of the relationships I've been in, women have checklists of what you need to do, who you need to be, what you got to do.
To a girl like that at work. I'm like, damn.
I need a man to do this. I need a man. Got a whole full list.
Nah, you ain't lying.
And then most black men, not all black men, I'm not saying that. I'm not on that high level value of making $1 million, making $100,000.
I'm a regular degular nigga.
So I'm a regular degular nigga. The expectation of me doing certain things to meet your standards when you are, like, looking for something different like that. Like, how can I describe it? Like, I'm saying something different, but I'm not really saying nothing.
I'm trying to hear what you're saying. You say how you gonna expect me to be something?
Not that that they expect us to be something. It's more that they have, like, what is it, like,
expectations.
They have a high expectations, and also it's just that it's unrealistic.
That's what I was going to say. Unrealistic.
It's unrealistic that I have to keep working on me. I have to keep doing all this, and you don't have to do
You don't
nothing.
have to do nothing. Exactly.
And the fact that sometimes if you meet a guy that is like more well off than the person that they're dealing with, they still treat you like the guy that doesn't make a certain amount or as a bum,
Yeah,
or the last guy that they've been with, and then
more
now
than
they
this.
not even a damage thing, because everybody go through relationships and they go through ups and downs.
But look,
I mean, if you're married and you've been in multiple relationships, or you just ain't been in none, and that's just a bad thing as well. You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
but women are taught that
how to
though.
regulate. You don't know how to regulate like your expectations for certain things. Like it's
Like you
a
said,
lot.
unrealistic expectations. But this is the thing, they are taught that. They are taught, find you a man with money, girl, he's gonna take care of you. And that's their objective, to find a man with money to take care of them, like you say, so they don't have no responsibilities. They can sit back and just live life. They ain't got to worry about paying bills. They ain't got to worry about how they going to get their next meal, rent. They want a man that already provide that.
But it's so odd to me because people go to see a lot of these women. The most educated woman is a black woman.
They
all go to school. They all go get degrees.
Exactly. My mom got a bunch of them.
They all go get degrees. They all go do this financial great stuff, and then get in and then want a relationship when they don't have to pay much. You see what I'm saying?
Lisa Ray.
It's a contradiction on what they want. Because I mean, like, look, if you want that, then why would you go to school and do all these
extravagant things?
And that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. You do all that shit, but then you kind of like making yourself more of a unicorn. You see what I'm saying? You're making yourself more of a person that's in a different tax bracket, and then now you can't expect these certain things from the average Joe me. You can't if you are a person that has a doctorate's degree and you're messing with me. I don't have no doctor's degree. I don't have the opportunities that you have.
Right, you can't expect me to have that.
So your expectations of what you gotta accept, but then you don't. You can't treat me any type of way. You can't. I'm supposed to still be treated
like a man. Exactly.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? And that's kind of like weird. The weird aspect in the black relationship to me, because it's so difficult, because we have to, like how Dr. Umar Johnson preached, like we just supposed to accept black women as who they are and what they bring.
It don't work like that.
And we're not supposed to go date outside our race and do all of this stuff.
I ain't gonna say I agree with that.
The women that we deal with tell us to take us how we are.
Hey.
And then majority of us, it's like, shit, if you want to take us how we are, you want me to take you out, why the fuck you can't take me out here? Why you want me to, like?
I just heard a girl at work just tell me, though, she took her boyfriend out, spent $300 on him at a dinner. They went out, took him to a nice restaurant. I say, damn, $300. I say, oh, that's what's up. I say, wait till I tell my homies, I thought the woman actually went out and took her nigga out somewhere nice.
My woman take me places. My
woman must be nice.
She definitely, because I do that type of things with her, and she likes to do that. But we have these conversations. The fact that, not the conversations. It's just the fact that she understands that I don't got it like that. Like I can't look, I don't have the type of means to be spending those $300 every weekend. You know that type of money.
Yeah, no, for sure. No, you ain't
lying.
What
I'm saying? Like,
yeah, on some for real shit.
You gotta know your wage and your age. You see what I'm saying? Look, I'm spending this much money doing this. I'm spending this much money doing this. It costs this much money to do this. Do you want me to spend $300 every weekend?
But shit, you ain't gotta spend $300.
But that's a regular. You see what I'm saying? I understand that $300 is not a lot of money to a lot of money people, me. But $300 a week is almost $1,800. That's almost $1,800 a month.
That's
$1,800 is $21,000 a year. You see what I'm saying? Like, look, just think about it. That's $21,000 you just throwing out the window when y'all could have just bought groceries for 21 months. You will cook and you do something nice for a person.
That's why my woman don't do that shit. But that's why I understand me and my woman don't really do it like that, because of the fact of everybody's situation different too. We got kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
and you understand.
we ain't able to go out like that. So I'm like, I know you ain't got it. Exactly.
Yep.
Circumstance.
And the circumstance. But it's like, but you do have to have maintenance on your woman, though. You gotta like
Shit, what about maintenance
like
on your man?
Yeah, but it's like, but they should all, but
I'm
if
tired of
that's
hearing
the
the
if
woman side
I'm
with the
not
woman.
even really mentioning, I'm not mentioning what a, because if I'm with a woman, if you with a woman and you accept whatever she do,
Yeah.
then you
You accept what
understand
she
that,
do.
oh, then that's just you.
Yeah.
That's on you.
And
If
if you
got
accept what I do,
then you ain't saying nothing about it, then why would you expect anything?
that's the
Like you said,
problem.
I'm saying, like,
Now look, that's a whole nother situation though. You got to think about it. Sometimes when you do try to come out and tell a woman how you feeling, she take that as you trying to be you offend her. She take it the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? And now she getting defensive, get mad. Some women don't know how to communicate. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes men don't be like, man, fuck it, I ain't even gonna tell her she did this. I ain't gonna tell her she just, you know what I'm saying? She gonna turn this into something else. So
because at the end of the day, it's not that a person is scared about the conversation or having a conversation.
avoiding conflict.
Argue
Exactly.
with your ass.
Avoiding the
I
conflict.
don't feel like arguing. It's not worth.
It's not worth it. Exactly.
The orange ain't worth the squeeze. That's
No, for sure.
Whatever they say, the fruit ain't worth the squeeze. I'm doing all. Why am I doing all that? But
that ain't the same.
What I've noticed about relationships is that a lot of one of the ones I've been in, the people that I've dealt with, they usually don't like the same way we say the juice ain't worth the squeeze. The women I dealt with they never say the same thing. They always argue about very minuscule, weird stuff. Like
I can't relate.
Stuff. You said this. What you mean by this?
Man.
Like, how about, let me give you an example. You come home. Oh, I'm sorry. You out working, and somebody will call you and say, "Why you ain't take the trash out?" He's like, "Why the fuck you call me?"
Yeah, why you calling me at work? See, that's that.
While I'm at work, to tell me about the trash at home. I'm sorry. I'll come home when I take it out. It ain't no big deal.
There's somebody looking for confrontation.
I don't want to go back and forth with you about that, though. I ain't trying to have no full-blown conversation argument about why I ain't taking no. What the?
I get mad that you call me.
Exactly. That's what I mean by that. The conflict of the same way I say I don't feel like arguing about this shit. I'm not gonna go do all this extra shit for what? Why am I doing that? I don't feel like arguing. Call you and be like, dude, why you ain't taking this garbage out? And you hang up or something.
Yeah, you gonna hang up. Now you finna argue.
Now we finna argue. Now we having a full-blown argument about the trash.
If you would have said something you was gonna argue, you ain't say nothing, you finna argue.
Out here cheating on a woman and doing all types of craziness. Get inboxes every day from different.
Get yelled at that
You
about
that trash. About trash and shit.
You ain't lying. Come in the house yelling for no reason because you had a bad day.
That's not I don't think, but I'm not talking about that's when I say that, I ain't talking about a black woman thing. That's a woman thing, period. You know what I'm saying? People just, you know what I'm saying? People, I don't know. I don't know how to relate. I never dated no other race. So I can't, I've been around.
I did twice.
Sexual intercourse with different races.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I had sexual intercourses with different races, but I ain't never been in a relationship trying to actually date a woman and take her seriously besides a black woman.
I'm not gonna lie, I have, but I was a young boy though. Yeah, this one I was young though, like 15, 16. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, they all different. Like you said, they all different. I had a Mexican girl. She used to send me that was my woman. She used to send me away with packs. I leave with a sandwich, some chips, some money, bus fare.
Wait a minute, my brother. I know you ain't never dated no white woman.
I most definitely did one time in my life. Yes, I did. Dr. Umar be very
I sentence you to 4,000 lashes for conduct unbecoming a black man.
You wildin'.
Hey, yes, wildin'. I did. Hey, you know what? And I vowed to myself I'll never do that again. You feel me?
I ain't never eaten no uncooked chicken. You wildin'.
Hey, believe me, now I'm a grown man. I know. Hey, I most definitely was. That's why I say, nah. You know what? I can't even eat this vanilla.
We
Yeah.
must stay focused, brothers.
You heard
Gotta stay focused.
We must stay focused.
Gotta stay focused. I ain't gonna lie. I'm ashamed of myself, and I told myself never again. Nothing against them, but it's just not my flavor.
Nah, I'm fucking around because you know I ain't with that shit. Like I told you from before. Like look, all that weird ass Umar Johnson.
I do think a black man should be with a black woman. It's just how I look at it.
I'm with a black woman, but if you choose to not be with a black woman for whatever reason,
Oh, that's
choose,
your hey.
that's
on you. That's your motherfucking business.
And I don't judge you on that shit.
I'm not gonna look at you and be, nigga, why you with that white woman? I ain't gonna do all that. You know, I don't care that much to care that much. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. You bitch can be green. I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Dr. Umar Johnson shouldn't care that much about it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I probably could be the white woman. Just me and my woman ain't work out.
The problem. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I like experiencing new things with new people and shit, but I've just never tried it because it's just never.
They're not gonna understand you. They probably not gonna understand you.
I mean, I'm cool with
that. AIDS?
I'm cool with the different, huh?
You said AIDS?
AIDS.
What you say?
AIDS.
You said you couldn't do it because of who?
About no AIDS.
Ah, that's what I thought I heard. You said you couldn't be with him because of who? I mean,
I don't know what I said. I know I said
have to play that. We had to play that footage back and rewatch this footage. I could have sworn to what you said, but yeah.
AIDS.
I don't know. That's what I heard.
You ain't talking fuck what race she is.
Yeah, you ain't lying, but no. I probably look. I ain't got no problem dating no side of my race. You know what I'm saying? It's just a little black woman. I like Puerto Rican women too. I like Mexican ones. I like Asian ones.
I ain't never dated outside my race. I fornicated with women outside my race, but I ain't never.
Beautiful. Some beautiful women out there.
Yeah. I ain't too occupied with that shit, man. I'm happy with the woman I'm with.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
I know if I get back out here in the field,
listen to me, boy. Listen to me, boy. That's why next month gonna make 20 years officially for me and my woman, nigga. We might argue, hate each other. Yeah, 20 years, boy. We man, 20 years, boy. That's why I say, nah, I can't go. After that, play the crying sound. Because that's how I feel in the inside. I'm crying. 20 years, but I'm crying in the inside. That's love.
Yeah, that's part of the relationship. That's part of the relationship, man.
That's why I tell people, once you realize, okay, this is who they are, this is their boo. You know what I'm saying? I gotta bleep that out, my bad. Once you realize this is who they are, and you willing to deal with people's faults, and you know what I'm saying? When you willing to deal with somebody drama, not even drama, just when you willing to deal with somebody for who they are, that's when I feel like you will last long. As long as y'all don't cheat on each other and y'all understand y'all gonna argue. You know what I'm saying? You understand arguments gonna come with this. It ain't gonna be a day you ain't gonna have an argument. I mean, it's gonna be a day you know what I'm saying? Arguments gonna come with it. Understand that y'all ain't gonna like each other one day. Understand that. But y'all, you want some temporary feelings. You're gonna get over that. So once you get past that and y'all don't cheat on each other, man, you'll last for a long time, I feel. You just gotta understand everybody got their flaws.
Nah. They can't accept everybody for what they is, man. That's how them old people used to be with each other all the time.
I ain't saying I ain't saying accept them for who they is, but when you finally realize, like, okay, because look, you're gonna find anybody you deal with, they're gonna have something about them that you don't like. You know what I'm saying? Something that's gonna make you want to leave. So when you realize and tell yourself, I'm willing to deal with what they bring, I'm willing to deal with whatever they come with. Once you're willing to deal with that and it's mutual, you will last. Like I said, you're going to find somebody you don't hate one day. The next day, you don't love each other again. You're going to find somebody you're tired of. You'll get tired of each other. Me and my mom be tired of each other, but we love each other.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do, man. You're supposed to make it work.
Exactly.
So that's a part of what a relationship is. Relationships are just making it work.
Exactly.
Even though y'all got problems and shit, because it ain't always good, nigga. It ain't
life.
Nothing always good.
Yeah, that's life. Life comes with problems. You just gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, like I be telling everybody, My woman is stuck with me through some times that I know majority of these women would have left me behind, or if they did stuck around, they'd have been talking down on me, or you know what I'm saying? My woman stuck through me through some real hard times, boy. And I know it ain't too many women like that out here. It's some. I know it ain't too many. So I say, man,
What
look,
you need to do is make yourself a high value man.
that's what I'm trying to do. Exactly what I'm trying to do. I just got to get my mind right, man. Got to get my mind right. Sometimes it's too late. Not too late, but sometimes we don't realize what we should have did too late. Sometimes we realize what we did, what we should have did too late.
But too late, because I mean,
It ain't never too late.
Pick up as long as you got a heartbeat in your chest, you can get up and do some shit.
No, for sure. Now that I know. But you just think and look back like, man, look at all that time I wasted. You know what I'm saying? All that time I wasted.
Can't think like that. That's part of the journey.
For sure.
If you didn't go through what you went through, how would you have the thoughts and the ideas that you think now?
That's what I regret.
We over 30 now, so it's just like, oh yeah, I should have did this, but it's like more like, well, so what?
This is what made me who I am.
Exactly. If you wouldn't have probably been that person.
Exactly.
What the fuck? Like,
no, for sure.
If you was standing in front of you from 10, 15 years ago, it don't matter what you would have said to you, he would have did whatever the fuck he wanted to do anyway.
Exactly. You know what? Everything my mama told me not to do, I did. Everything she told me not to do, I did.
Got to bump you again.
She let me. She tried to save me in the beginning. I ain't gonna lie. She tried to save me in the beginning. After a while, she seen nothing she can really do. She let me free. She cared. Now that I'm a daddy, I understand what my OG went through, boy. I'm sorry, mama. I can just imagine. I can imagine. Yeah.
Yeah. Had to put your ass straight out. Your ass is you think you grown.
You know how many times I got put out of my mama's house?
You gonna do what the you want to, huh? I got you.
My little brother tell you. I'm talking about my OG stayed kicking me out, boy. Black History Month. You ain't lying. Should have got my mind right, boy. I'm sorry, mama.
Eat your ass.
Something going on, man. We might have to close it out. You feel me? But
yeah, it was a good show, man. It was a good show.
Good conversation. Most definitely was.
Look, man, this is the No Safety Podcast. I mean the no all caution.
No safety.
Caution.
All
no safety.
Caution, no safety podcast. You hear me?
We letting niggas know we saying whatever we want to. We straight shooting. It ain't no disrespect. But if you take it as disrespect,
we sorry. You feel me? Hey, look, just be cautious and know ain't nobody safe. You feel me? It's your boy Smokey.